Operating position, press F4. That still has the texture of hay. The grass on the ground does not. So gonna have to ted it and row it again. Well, it's kind of, that is kind of a cool feature of whatever mod it is that makes it happen. Here where I kick them out before the end of the row so as not to interfere with the headland. Not that we got to the headland. Okay. Okay, that's 18. Enough room for 3 on the back, 4 on the back. And 1 on the front. Now 3 on the back. I wonder if we grab a bale out of the baler. We did. Okay, I can park this here. I will jump out. The ground is perfectly dry. Oh, there you go. Unfortunately, the grass isn't. So, it actually didn't take long. Again, this was something I was talking about earlier with the what it would be nice to have is to have a difference between a torrential rainstorm and light rain, and how long it takes it to dry out, what effect it has on the crops. It would be nice if Giants included that in the game. So in this situation, we've just had 3 hours of rain and the ground is perfectly dry. So we are getting to see it wasn't a serious rainstorm. You know, it wasn't a thunderstorm, it wasn't torrential rain, it was just a light shower that went for 3 hours. And now the sun's come out and we're definitely changing the colour of the grass. So definitely not hay that's on the ground. I do know a farmer that sometimes has to do this because his baler breaks down and then the rain comes, and so he doesn't ted and row, or actually he does ted everything before he, because yeah, he gets the tedding done, but then he and his wife will she does the rowing while he makes the bales. And so what he does is he will this is wider than the tedder. What he does is they try and stay in the same field, so she will row the field up, but she won't go on to the next field until until it's mostly baled, because otherwise He said if the baler breaks and he has to take it back to the yard and fix it, it's tomorrow's weather, the day after's weather, that they're going to be baling. And if it rains and everything's in a row, he has to go back out and ted it and wait for it all to dry before they can go and row it and bale it. So at least if she doesn't get too far ahead, the grass hasn't been all rowed up nice before he can bale it. So effectively all these rows to our left here, I've got to break them up, dry them out and row them up again. Still. It is what it is. Let's if I go down there, I'm getting all of it in one pass. I'm going to have to move the baler, of course, because it's sitting on a row. This is definitely messing up the rows we made. Times like this, I wish I had a bigger windrower, because obviously if I could row this in half the time, it could be so much better. How's that looking? I could chance a bale on it, but really I don't think it'll work well. I mean, obviously the tedding effect is wide. So actually, I guess once we've done all the rows, I'll get the tedder running and stick the baler right behind me on Follow Me, and I'll just drive around the field making rows which the baler can pick up. We just have to be careful about making turns, because obviously the baler will not follow precisely. Okay. So this job has taken its toll on the tedder. Anyway, but the tractor's 47 hours. Tedder's one of the oldest pieces of equipment we have, and obviously the weight. I bought the weight probably for the previous tractor. is again a little old. Oh, that's so close to the end of a bale. Hello, you. Okay. And might as well leave everything here, since everything is already here. And I can take them all back on follow me as well. Just a bit, doesn't matter, fold it up. Okay, he is all set up to leave. You're in the middle of the field, you're there. There you are. This has got 44 hours on it too. So again, yeah, we've got some kit that's getting up to the 50 hours, and so its decay rate is higher. Okay, tractor on, head lowered, turn it on. Okay, no dodgy messages. Turn that on, and off we go. So I am probably going to need to come round in a fairly straight line in order to get the baler to pick up everything. How's it doing? Actually, it's not doing too badly. I'm probably going to, in general, loop the field rather than concentrate on rowing the field. This is quite an easy turn here, so the baler should follow the path we take. Slowly bring us back online there. A little bit tight there. Baler's still following us and doing a fairly reasonable task. And we're coming up to 5 o'clock in June, so we've still got a few hours. No, not again. Seriously. Okay, we've got to be done by 10 o'clock tonight because there's going to be more rain. Good grief. Now, because I'm not running over anything there, I can take a few liberties with the path that I take. Again, how's the baler doing? He's doing a pretty good job of following us. So again, not too shabby here. So we get to here, I'm going to start the turn very gradual. Yeah, I could actually watch the baler making bales on the vehicle inspector. I haven't been paying attention to how big the bales are. It looks like 8. I don't know actually. Interesting. I will have to walk up to one and inquire. I keep missing it. Okay, this is going to be tricky. The baler is probably going to miss some of this. And so am I. So, 5 o'clock. What's the time? It's only 11:30. Well, there you go. It feels much later. But that could be because I am just not sleeping. Back pain, hip pain, just... It's like the other day, I was so tired at 9 o'clock. I went to bed at 9 o'clock and woke up at 2 o'clock instead of going to bed at 11 o'clock and waking up at 4 o'clock. I only sleep for so long and then it just gets bad. It's a very bright green kit today. Actually sounds like the kids are drawing. Hodge173, hello and welcome to Saturday morning stream. We're kind of getting close to finishing for the day. I've just got to finish off tedding this field, not tedding, rowing this field and baling it. Grab the bales and make some money. Drag this row over a little so we're not going to grab that bale and get impeded by that bale. I'm not sure if there's any left in that top left corner, but most of the remaining bits are by the entrance, so I'm going to ignore that. So we get the big bits done. All of these bales are mine. we've completed all of the contracts. We just need to move them off the field and sell them, which is good. Doing well here. I do have, yeah, aside from getting old health issues, we're having a good time at the moment. There is a lot of snow outside, so we're not going anywhere, and it's still snowing. Kind of stopped at 10 o'clock when it was supposed to, and then it decided, nah, not done yet. Yes, I just did 3 fields. The first 2 yielded 56 between them, 29 on the first, 27 on the second. And now I've got this field to do. I've actually made 7,500 in sales already with the excess bales from the first 2 field delivery. So all of the bales on this field are mine. Yay. So I'm not going to worry about the rest of the grass on this field. It is what it is. Baler's just kicked out another one. To here and fold that up. Turn off the worker, turn off the thing, fold up the thing, and oh, so close. Now that annoys me. Dang. Not giving up yet. How big is that? 8,000. Oh. No, I don't think there's 700 litres are left on this field, so I'm not even going to try. You get to that point, 91% done, and it's like, oh, is there any more on the field? Still. Get him there. And go find the vent. Somewhere. Do that one. And to transport position. Oh, fail. Hiding in the shadows. It does, yes. Although I don't own the field, so it's not like it's a big worry. I think the deal is most of the time is when I come back to the field and it's still got stuff on it. Well, finally picked them up successfully. This one doesn't have an engine running, so let's get all this over to the farm and see what's what. And this is the slowest tractor, so I can drive flat out and everybody else should keep up. Now most of this farm's life at the moment is grass work, mainly because all we have is a forage harvester and mowing equipment. So we forage maize, we forage grass predominantly, And then sometimes I will forage whole crop when I buy a field with other crops on it, because I don't have a regular harvester. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely convinced that whole crop is the best plan. It doesn't yield very well at all, and while it's more it has more value than grass or maize silage. Playing with maize plus, hence the difference. It's really not significantly better. Okay. Come round here. What time did I say the rain was coming? 8 o'clock? It's already 6. Yes. I mean, we've got, what is it? I've got 4 tractors behind me. There's another. Is there another one on the farm? In the shed? No, that might be all. I've got a big M, and I've got a Fendt forage harvester. So we've got some good equipment. Most of it's on store sales. This is my sort of go-to tractor for anything that needs 180 horsepower or less, because it is dirt cheap to fix. The Deutz is set up mostly for spraying, and then the Axion and the Fendt are my heavy workers. The Fendt does the seeding and cultivating, but the Axion can do a reasonable amount of that too. Okay, you're good there. I think I can go backwards through the list, send the worker home, and you can call up alongside, and we'll turn the engine off there. No, seriously. Fold it up. Turn the engine off. Okay. Wrong way. You're next. Turn the engine off. Turn the worker off. That's all folded up and good. So we'll sit that there. Oh, that's right. I used to have another tractor, but instead we have the Merlot, which is kind of handy. So I've got 4 tractors and a couple of large pieces of equipment. And oh, didn't want for that to happen, but okay. What happened? Wow, you got messed up. And again, Farm Sim Physics sticks you in a position that you cannot get out of using game mechanics. So